involve them throughout the process.
We make them focus on long-term capacity building.
And we build a foundation for the expansion of their success.
Nice, nice. But do you have any tangible results?
Yes, of course.
What did you put in your project?
To keep empowering the youth, you will need 60 motivated students, 5,000 hours of work,
73 volunteers, 83 partners,
9 classrooms and 1 sports field.
And what have you done with it?
more than 1,500 hours of courses taught, 7 job interview simulations,
5 conferences and forums, 7 cultural visits,
and 1 sports challenge.
And who was served by this project?
47 students from the École de la Deuxième Chance,
34 high school students,
40 middle school students from 2 ZEP zones,
650 students who attended the forums,
30 teachers,
200 parents of students in need,
and 147 HR managers.
Let's have a look at what these managers have to say.
Ça permet effectivement aux jeunes de créer un contact mission avec les professionnels et de désacraliser, si tu veux dire, les personnes qui travaillent dans l'entreprise et d'avoir un autre regard par rapport à ça.
C'est important aussi de discuter avec les jeunes qui sont peut-être un peu éloignés pour l'instant d'un projet professionnel, pour leur dire tout simplement qu'eux-mêmes ils ont dû à un moment donné cadérer et qu'ils sont trouvés aussi via l'emploi stable, une qualité de vie et des projets personnels plus larges. Voilà.
Okay, but how did you have an impact on your target's lives?
Up to this day, Raphael found a job at Montreal Village. Like Raphael, 60 other participants have been recruited for a job or an internship. 98% of the participants are satisfied and 27 press articles have been released. These are our results.
It is a good beginning, but come on guys. We have big shots in front of us. They need impressive results. They are used to deal with millions and billions.
Well, maybe. But think about this. To change the life of one sensitized student. Up to this day, we have changed the lives of 121 such students. With a period of just 4 months and a budget only that big. And this is just the beginning. Imagine how we'll expand next year.
Wow. And how did you make all this work?
Well, our model is a virtuous cycle. All actors know the different events and understand their relevance. As they all want to continue with that scheme, the cycle will grow from itself. SIFE IÉSEG cannot take some distance from it and everything will still work. This is possible thanks to the innovative business model we have created. This model is an auto-financing system, an established long-term partnership between professionals and school. So, yes, we have created a virtuous cycle, a model that works by itself and can be replicated elsewhere.
Good. And how did you manage to assure that your project is auto-financing itself?
Well, the company paid an average of 100 euros to have a stand in the recruiting fairs. And also, as we are answering to a national social problem, which is youth unemployment, we receive financial retribution in exchange for a total amount of 4,000 euros.
SIFE IÉSEG showed you how they implement different events to integrate, to empower the youth. With their help, these students got an insight regarding their future and got motivated attaining their goals. At this moment, and this is the marvelous end of the story of
What?
SIFE.
The end? No, it's not the end yet.
Not the end for such story.
Yeah, like we could tell them that our project is not over.
Well, how about we expand the key business model to another population in need? You see?
Yeah, okay guys, now let's tell them.
We are already done it!
15 SIFE IÉSEG team members have been working during several months on applying the key concept to 2 other populations in need.
Sounds interesting. Who did you apply the model to?
The first action is aimed at the long-term unemployed. We followed 20 people registered at Pôle emploi who are between 30 and 50 years old and who had no job for more than 2 years.
What did you do with them?
We organized different workshops going from writing CVs and cover letters to simulating job interviews. We also had workshops on emotion and stress management, and drama exercises were given by a professional coach. Now, thanks to us, most of them know how to behave to find a job. And one of them actually found a job.
Only one?
Okay, check this out. This one person had been looking for a job for 2 years.
Alright. And who is the second population you applied the value to?
The second project aims the population in situation of handicap. We organized a program to help these physically challenged people to find a job. 25 companies were present and 170 applicants visited the program that day. At the end of the day, 8 people found a job and 101 are being followed by the companies. With a change in the French law, obliging companies to employ at least 6% of people in situation of handicap, our project is very promising for next year. Furthermore, it might even change dimension, as we might meet with the French Ministry of Solidarity to exchange about our project.
Next year, the adventure SIFE IÉSEG continues. Some of our members are living key. However, a new fresh team of 20 members has been recruited to audit the results of the action.
So this was the story of the team SIFE IÉSEG.
Considering economic opportunities and social integration for the disadvantaged youth,
We effectively empowered them thanks to our entrepreneurial skills. We also gave them some economic and business concepts of self-management and also the professional skills to build their own career strategy.
Moreover, we improve their quality of life as they are now aware of future opportunities, have all the skills and confidence to join the world of business, and are no longer inclined to leaving schools.
their standard of living as they found a first job experience and in some cases earn an income.
For our project, the environmental factor was not deemed relevant, as our goal was to help the youth integrate society. We focused our efforts on the economic and social pillars.
Today, the teenagers and children of Lille, like Osama and Amina, see the future with a brighter life. They understand their role in today's society and have in hand a key to open the door. The only happening ever after. Ladies and gentlemen, judges, fellow cyclists, if there was one thing to remember from this story, it is that as the next generation will build the future, we should know.
Keep encouraging the youth.
Keep educating the youth. Keep employing the youth.
We did it! It is possible! We can all do it! Keep empowering the youth!
C'est trop beau, regarde, il se fait très beau.
On va continuer avec les questions et réponses. C'est le jeu sans de réponse. La question, pardon. J'espère que l'équipe a la réponse.
Very often the population of, this population has a lack of motivation, not so much skills. Did you encounter that, and what did you do about that?
Thank you for your question, sir. I will answer this question in 2 points. First, regarding the students from ZEP, and secondly, about the students from École des Chance. Regarding the students from ZEP, giving tutoring classes is not only about helping them to do their homework, it's also about helping them to see what they want to attain in the future, what paths they want to go into. They have the choice, but they do not know it. So, to help them to see what paths they want to go into, helps them to get motivated to better work in school. Secondly, regarding the École des Chance, there were students who were not very motivated. But because this challenge was around the theme of sports, it was being motivation for them to give their best because they like sports.
Je vois que sur votre rapport, vous avez un nombre incroyable de partenaires. Ça fait beaucoup. Alors, est-ce que vous pourriez me dire quels sont les types de partenariats que vous avez eus avec certaines entreprises choisies au choix? Et puis, par exemple, en quoi êtes-vous partenaire des AGFIP? En quoi sont-ils partenaires de votre projet qui?
Donc, l'AGFIP The AGFIP, the Association of AGFIP is in partnership with our project Key concerning the forum for population in situation of handicap. They help us in the communication, but also for the organization of these forums because they are specialized in helping and communicating around this theme of integrating people in situation of handicap.
Le travail que vous faites avec ces jeunes est un travail de haute couture, parce qu'ils sont dans un accompagnement très précis. Est-ce que vous avez réussi à travailler avec l'école deuxième chance, qui est un réseau national français? Vous pouvez répliquer ce que vous pouvez apporter à cette école de deuxième chance, des méthodologies, des nouvelles outils pour les aider à augmenter leur efficacité.
If I get you correctly, your question is, what about how will we be able to not reduce but expand the people who we will help in the future?
Comment vous aidez l'école de deuxième chance, qui est une structure de référence, qui est partout en France, à améliorer leur méthodologie et à prendre en compte vos expériences?
Right. Yeah, indeed, l'école de deuxième chance is an old tool system created by Christian. L'école de deuxième chance in Lille and Roubaix, with whom we are working together, I very really like our partnership. Why? Because, as we said, the students lack confidence. They're not very good at speaking with recruiters. And the fact that they're in teams with recruiters, it enables them to open up a lot easier. And this is a value of our challenge for the qualification.
What's just a quantitative question, what is the part of actions that pre-existed and which you have empowered, and which is the part that was initiated by IÉSEG?
Well, the project Key is an initiative of IÉSEG. We create all the events and we have partners, we help them. But for example, the IÉSEG, which helps them on coaching, with also personality and professional, we help them. But all the initiative is from IÉSEG students. Okay.
Oui, dernière question. Pourquoi n'y a-t-il pas le logo de Pôle emploi alors que vous avez tant de partenaires?
À ce jour, sorry. To this day, well, Pôle emploi will be our partner beginning of September. Today we worked with 20 people who have no job. We want to double this amount next year with the project Key. And we will be subcontractors of Pôle emploi.
Que vous apportent tous ces partenaires? Parce que vous n'avez pas répondu tout à l'heure.
A lot of contacts, communication, and they help us like professional help to give the coaching, because we give the coaching for middle school students, but for high school or for unemployed people which are 40, we need those partners to get the professional skills to help us.
You have Zubdeco as a partner. Do you have some credits for doing tutoring with them? Est-ce que le programme avec Zubdeco vous donne des crédits? Est-ce que ça rentre dans les notes que vous avez en fin d'année d'avoir aidé des étudiants via Zubdeco?
No. Sorry.
But we would be very glad to answer you after.